The third part really brings everything together as a whole. Talks about more at the end of the journey and once you're kind of reaching that success. And I think an important factor to that part was you never know where you're actually going. You might have some sort of direction, but you never actually know exactly where you're going. And don't be afraid of that. Take that on and let that be something that excites you. A little bit of adventure never hurts anybody. Adventure is good for you. You want adventure, you want that little bit of curiosity, that little bit of surprise. Everyone likes surprises in life, and that's why. You can only go one step at a time. But the really cool thing I heard, someone said you can only go one step at a time, but you can always take one step at a time. And I really found that cool because it's so true. You can only take one step at a time, and so many people tell us this, but what they don't tell you is you can always take just one step at a time, because it's just that one step. No matter how low you are, no matter how bad of a day it is, you can always take that one step to make it better. A cool thing that I really enjoyed was not all allies are meant to last, but all allies have a message that is to be heard. So not everyone's meant to last in your life or stay in your life forever. That might not mean they die, they might just move on, or you guys move on with your lives. But even if those allies had great times with you and you wonder why you don't talk to them anymore, they still had a message, and they still would have given you that message that you needed to strengthen you in that moment or in that time, to help you move forward and kind of make you who you are today, right now. Because really, you're gonna have challenges and obstacles everywhere you go. Like, challenges and obstacles aren't just not gonna happen because you're doing what you love. If anything, they might happen a little bit more, but those challenges, when you get through them, when you get on the other side of them, it makes you stronger. And yeah, everyone tells you what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Cliche, right? But it's actually true. When these things don't physically kill you, or like end you, you've learned something, and you now know how to deal with that sort of situation. And we need to know this, that all these challenges and obstacles that are getting in the way are really, and all these mistakes we're making as well, are just refining that goal and that dream, that we don't know this path we're on. But if you look at the path as something that's blurred and something that's just full of trees, there's no path. But every time you make a mistake or you face an obstacle or challenge and you overcome it, one of those trees disappears. You take out something that you know isn't a possibility or isn't leading you towards your dream. And the more you make those mistakes, or the more you go through those obstacles or hard times, the more it refines that path for you and picks it out until finally you're just left with the path that you're meant to follow. Essentially, you just have to learn from failure so that it's not repeated. Now, the very last part was very warming for me, because it talked about once you finish this hero's journey, when you find the success, that you've got to come back and share it. You've got to share it with others. That you're meant to do something bigger, and that it's a time of realization that your goal isn't just about you anymore. And it's so much bigger than that, and it's about others, and it's about helping others, and finding a way to use that success and that story that you encountered or that you went through to help other people who might be in the same circumstances you were, or in the same situations that need that help or that little bit of advice, that maybe just need someone. And that's when you come in, and that's where that hero's journey really comes to an end, is bringing it back and sharing it with the people who need it and the people who are maybe looking for that help. If I had to sum the whole book up into a couple key points, I'd probably use these four. 1, believe in yourself. You've got to believe in yourself if you want to make anything happen. If you can't believe in yourself, if you doubt yourself, if you don't think you can do it, you'll never do it. And if you need that boost of confidence or something to believe in, you gotta find it in yourself. You gotta visualize. You've gotta bring those things to reality. You gotta see the conclusion of it. You've gotta believe. 2, Everybody has the power to create their own dream. It starts with a dream. It starts in here. It starts with being able to see it and going every day, getting one step closer, one step at a time gets you there. And you can always take one step at a time. 3, never let go of that dream. There's going to be people who doubt you. There's going to be people who tell you you can't do it. A lot of people who tell you you can't do it. There's going to be a lot of people who reject you. And you're going to get rejected a lot. But you got to fight through those times. Don't give up in the end. Like, just don't give up. If you fight through this with you, there's going to be times you're alone. But you fight through that and you just believe, and you're going to get there. And you get to prove those people wrong. Use them as your fuel. Use all those haters. Use all the people who don't believe you. And 4, the happiness we look for is in discovering who we are and what we're meant to do. And I found that just awesome to hear. And it is true. We're always looking to discover who we are, or what we're meant to do, or what this place we live in is. We're always trying to discover and learn more about ourselves. The more we can learn about ourselves, the more we're able to follow that dream. If you like the video, guys, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Simple Happiness Guide, and that's Simple Happiness, GUY''D is the YouTube channel. And I'm going to be dropping a blog post to give you a little bit more detail if you kind of wanted to hear a little bit more about the book, get described a little bit more. My blog is the perfect place for that. simplehappiness.me is my blog, and you can go check that out there. It'll be up sometime this week. Photo Motivator on Instagram. Hope you guys have an awesome day. If I made at least a difference for one of you, my mission's complete. As long as I helped one soul today, I'm good. You guys have a great day.